Back in the halls of our younger days, you were a dream I couldn't chase. I gave my heart without disguise, but you never saw the love behind my eyes. You thought my fire was hard to hold, too loud, too strong, too uncontrolled. So you turned away and chose another road, while I stood there carrying the load. I watched you leave, I watched you go, with 1,000 words you'll never know. 30 years too late, yet right on time. Your name appeared like a forgotten line. One simple message, one note, hello, opened a door I thought I'd close long ago. And suddenly the distance disappeared, through all the seasons, through all the years. Who would have thought we'd meet again? 30 years too late to begin. Life moved on and so did we. Different roads, different dreams, but somewhere underneath the scars we carried pieces of who we are. Then I saw your face upon my screen, older now but still familiar to me. A simple comment, nothing more, yet somehow it opened an old locked door. And then your words began to fall like healing rain after it all. 30 years too late, yet right on time. Your name appeared like a forgotten line. One simple message, one note, hello, opened a door I thought I'd close long ago. And suddenly the distance disappeared, through all the seasons, through all the years. Who would have thought we'd meet again? 30 years too late to begin. You said I was young, I didn't understand. I never knew the treasure I held in my hands. And I cried for the girl I used to be, the one who loved you endlessly. But time had softened every scar, and somehow here we are. 30 years too late, yet right on time. Two hearts returning to what they left behind. No longer children, no games to play, just honest hearts finding their way. The years may have stolen our youth away, but they couldn't take what refused to fade. And now the love we almost threw away has found its way back home to stay. 30 years too late, you're right on time. Sometimes forever just takes a little longer to arrive. A soft hello, a second chance, a love that waited through circumstance. And after all these years, I finally see you found your way back to me. You were my first hello, my first broken dream. boy who taught my heart how love could cut so deep. I gave you every piece of me. You let it slip away and left me standing in the shadows while you chose another way. I spent years pretending you were just a memory, but some loves never leave. They just learn how to sleep. Then you came back like a song I never forgot, like a star still shining from a place I thought I'd lost. You said, can I have a third chance to love you right? And suddenly forever didn't seem so far away tonight. If fate wrote our story, maybe this is the page where two hearts stop running and finally stay. This isn't our first love, it's better than before. It's a third chance at forever. Your voice felt familiar, like coming home again, like finding an old photograph and falling back within. You weren't the reckless boy who walked away from me. You were the man I always hoped one day you'd grow to be. And every apology felt honest and sincere, like 30 years of distance had brought us back right here. Then you came back like a prayer that survived the years, like sunshine breaking through all my hidden fears. You said, can I have a third chance to make it right? And my heart remembered how it felt to come alive. If fate wrote our story, maybe this is the page where two hearts stop running and finally stay. This isn't our first love, it's better than before. It's a third chance at forever. Maybe we were too young, maybe time wasn't kind, maybe forever was waiting for the right season of our lives. And every road we traveled, every goodbye we knew was leading us back to this moment, to me and you. You came back not as a memory, but as the answer to a question inside me. And if tomorrow comes with storms we cannot weather, I'll still believe some souls belong together. This isn't our first love, it's stronger than before. It's a third chance at forever. I was your unfinished chapter, your what if, you're almost, and now you're finally writing the ending with me. Maybe we were too young, maybe time wasn't kind, maybe forever was awaiting for the right season of our lives. And every road we traveled, every goodbye we knew was leading us back to this moment, to me and you. You came back not as a memory, but as the answer to a question inside me. And if tomorrow comes with storms we cannot weather, I'll still believe. Some souls belong together. This isn't our first love, it's stronger than before. It's a third chance at forever. I was your unfinished chapter, your what if, you're almost, and now you're finally writing the ending with me. I was your past, your what if, your unfinished chapter, a page you left behind when we were young and reckless. We were just immature, two young hearts loving without knowing the weight of forever. You told me that you liked me, you filled my world with dreams, and I believed every word you whispered to me. But 1 week after I said yes, you were already gone, leaving me with questions and a heart to carry on. You introduced me to a pain I'd never known, a silent ache that made my heart your home. Because I was your unfinished chapter, the love you couldn't erase. No matter how many years passed, you still remembered my face. And when you came back, you came back with a promise, not just to remember us, but to finally finish us. I was your almost, your maybe, the road you didn't take back then, but somehow fate kept riding until I found you again. Years passed, we built different lives, chased different dreams, loved different people, but some loves stay hidden long after they're gone. You were working far away, yet somehow closer to me than anyone could understand. Then one simple message changed everything inside, and suddenly 30 years felt like one single night. You opened a door I thought was closed forever, and all the memories came rushing back like they had never left. You said you were sorry, you said you finally knew how much I had loved you and how much you loved me too. Because I was your unfinished chapter, the love you couldn't erase. No matter how many years passed, you still remembered my face. And when you came back, you came back with the promise, not just to remember us, but to finally finish us. Maybe we met too early, maybe forever came too soon. Maybe every goodbye, every tear we cried was leading us back to this moment tonight. I didn't see the boy who left me behind, I saw the man I always hoped you'd become. I was your unfinished chapter, now I'm your favorite page. The girl you once let go of, the woman who remained. And after all this time, you're standing here with me, turning our what if into our destiny. Because after all these years, you finally see me. And after all these years, I still choose you. Because I was your finished chapter, the love you couldn't erase. No matter how many years passed, you still finish us. How was your past, your what if, your unfinished chapter? And now, after all these years, you're no longer my what if. You're my finally. After all these years, he found his way back to me. The boy I once loved became the man I hoped he'd be. He spoke with honesty, he looked into my eyes, and for the first time in forever, I believed his heart was mine. He didn't just say sorry, he showed me every day. And slowly all the broken pieces started finding their place. For a moment, it felt like fate had finally chosen us. But I'm his secret again, not because he doesn't care, not because I'm not loved, but because someone else still holds the title, while I hold his truth. I know I'm part of his heart, but I don't have his name. I don't get to hold his hand in public, or be the one he comes home to. And sometimes love like this feels like a beautiful prison. We're still hiding behind messages, behind private moments, behind secrets. No matter how pure our connection feels, reality never disappears. We're still living in borrowed moments. And I'm his secret again, the love he carries in silence, the woman hidden between his memories and promises. Someone else may wear his name, but I still live inside his heart. And even when the world cannot understand us, I remain the place his soul remembers. I'm his secret again. Maybe it was fate, maybe it was unfinished love. Maybe deep down we both knew we had a story that wasn't finished. Because even after all these years, his voice still feels like home, and my heart still answers. I'm a secret again, not because I'm forgotten, not because I'm second best, but because life wrote our story in complicated lines. Someone else may hold the title, but I hold his truth. And if loving him makes me both happy and broken, then maybe that's the price of loving someone deeply. Because love doesn't die just because life moves on. It stays quietly, patiently waiting. And after all these years, I'm still his secret, and he's still the love of my life. I was his past, his what if, his unfinished chapter. And now I'm his secret again, still loving him, still choosing him, still wishing our story had been written differently. Maybe it was fate, maybe it was unfinished love. Maybe deep down we both knew we had a story that wasn't finished. Because even after all these years, his voice still feels like home, and my heart still answers. I'm his secret again, not because I'm forgotten, not because I'm second best, but because life wrote our story in complicated lines. Someone else may hold the title, but I hold his truth. And if loving him makes me both happy and broken, then maybe that's the price of loving someone deeply. Because love doesn't die just because life moves on. stays quietly, patiently waiting. And after all these years, I'm still his secret, and he's still the love of my life. I was his past, his what if, his unfinished chapter. And now I'm his secret again. Still loving him, still choosing him, still wishing our story had been written differently.